tournaments, win tournaments, and there's sites that track your data and this from like StarCraft and how well you did in the tournament, and they'll be able to tell like, hey, you've been able to beat a lot of good opponents. Sometimes you get reached out to tournaments, other times you just reach out to them and you get invited. I think chat saying stream is muted. Are we? All right, we're checking it right now, but I mean, well, they're checking it out. I'm going to go on the assumption we're not muted, and we've got Kami and Jella versus Capcom and Zefer, which got the 2-0 early.
I like, so I'm looking at the chat over there, and somebody says, you guys clearly know what you're doing, but I don't.
No, don't put that on me.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm just here to make Spencer look better.
Yeah. Off the side of stage. Look at the stage control by Corrin and Captain Capcom. This was the issue with Kami and Jella last time, is the stage control was not in their favor. Look at Captain Capcom just punishing Jella off stage, and now Corrin trying to get this kill off of Kami. Back throw is not going to kill, but does throw them off, and Corrin going to try to go out his friend. No, he's leaving him out to dry while he tries to finish the stock off of Kami. There's Captain Capcom not killing Kami. That was surprising, but good DI. So you're going to hear me throw that term around quite a lot. DI, it's called directional input for those of you at home. So essentially, if your character's flying to the right and you don't want to fly out of bounds, you're going to hold your directional input, which is your move input, to the left to try to cut your air momentum.
And it definitely matters when you start to directional input.
Exactly. If you do it too late, it's not going to help you. And if you hold it too early, I know there's different frames like that. Some of the pros get really into it. When you hear frames start getting talked about, you know they play a lot of Smash Ultimate or fighting games. Like, we're not going to touch into frames yet. Maybe in singles and higher matches.
Oh, cover well there, I don't think.
And Jella and Kami down a stock now. They're holding their own though right now. They're getting stage control back. But those aerials of Captain Capcom just keeping them off balance.
They just need to get these stocks as soon as possible.
Exactly. They really need to get that stock back they lost. Jella's down a stock. This
there
is a back throw. It's just not having a kill throw is going to hurt him a little bit. But now the ledge guard potentiality of two Palutenas, and back throw still not killing him. He's such a heavy character. Oh, tried to guess if he was getting on stage. So the counter that he's getting punished for a little bit. But I like the play by the Palutena. Using the counter, that's if Incineroar misjudges grabbing the ledge, he's going to land on stage. That's a hitbox, counter, Incineroar dies. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It was a risk, but they needed that stock, so they're going to throw that out there. Unfortunately, Kami eating the Incineroar Cheeto fingers, as some people call it. And now they are down 2 stocks.
Yeah, that's what I don't think some people realize is how precise and intricate this game really is at this level.
There is, and every character is different, you know. They have different moves, they hit differently, different speeds and everything, so it's like, it's a lot to keep track of. And unfortunately, Jella eating the up smash by Captain Capcom, and we're down to Kami fighting a 2v1, trying the best he can do to stay alive. Kami really wants to get this Incineroar. There's the back throw. He's at such high percent, so now it's a fresh 2v1, all right? You got 1 stock versus 2. Getting comboed by these projectiles. It's just dangerous. Off stage, almost gets spiked by that.
That's tough.
Back air, just the speed and ability. Has to land on stage, trying to get that stage control back, hitting with the up air. Back air doesn't land. The spacing Palutena is trying to do to keep them both away from them. They're off stage, and look at that, the ledge guard potentiality. I didn't even think about that.
This is a heck of an effort by Kami.
Exactly. Back throw, off stage. Incineroar doesn't have the greatest recovery. As you can see, very punishable with that. Just up and then diagonal art. Capcom just trying to stay away from Capcom, which is a good strategy right now. It seems like Capcom getting those kills with those moves. Very punishable up B there.
Oh,
and there it is. Just such a powerful back air by Captain Capcom, aka Mega Man. That's another thing. Just those characters have different moves. That back air is so strong now. As you can see, there's a stage list down there in front of them. So there's only certain legal stages in competitive play. So some stages are more for the casual person playing out there. They got like moving platforms or things that spawn in. For competitive, they like to remove all that. Just basic, you know, maybe 2 platforms max, just kind of stage. That really puts a focus on, okay, what can you do in the game, and then instead of what can the game do to you?
It makes more about your talent than maybe some stage hazard coming in.
Exactly. Right, this is the first time I've seen a Dark Pit out on the stage here by Kami. Really, we saw him play Roy, and now he's playing Dark Pit. And look at this, that ledge guard ability. He gets hit, but he's got such a good recovery, though. He's going to come back. His recovery is extremely high. You can kind of direct which way the burst goes. It doesn't do any damage, though, so it's not an attack. It's solely just try to get back to the stage.
And when we say recovery, we mean, again, just that, trying to get back from the stage, with the goal being to get knocked off.
Yeah, like I said,
not get knocked off.
There's a rectangle around the whole screen you kind of see. If you go out of bounds, you're dead. So any way they could stay on the area, that's where they want. And if you haven't noticed, there is gravity. Like, you'll slowly fall.
Cammy takes that stock.
That down air, it does have a spike effect, or a meteor effect, I should say, where it sends them straight down extremely fast. He was able to hit that. I know from personal experience playing Dark Pit, that's not easy to hit that spike box. So that was a really good job by Kami there. And now, this is, I think, one of the first times they're even after stocks get taken. Like, they're both down a stock, both teams. Palutena looking, I think Corn messed up the recovery there, but he still does live. And now Palutena getting a little punished, low percents here. Kami's got a down B. If he down Bs, he can reflect a lot of projectiles. I think that's why Kami went as Dark Pit here. Shooting projectiles, trying to keep that off stage game. Corn really trying to get a down tilt back air. That's a great kill confirmed for Incineroar on the side of the ledge there. Wasn't able to get it. Kami trying to save his partner. It was a good use. It was a good time because Mega Man had to focus on the threat coming in him instead of guarding off the Palutena, allowing Palutena to get back to the ledge. Kami, the neutral air drag down and down smash, such a great kill there. And now Kami looking to finish off yet another side. They took him down together. So now this is the first time I think Kami and Jella have been ahead. Kami's not tied yet. I think this Dark Pit is a great character switch. And he just didn't get back stage, trying to get a little too fancy with it. So now we're all even up now.
Yeah, the percentages aren't even that out of line either.
Yeah. So really, it's still anybody's game. Good back air from Palutena, looking to punish the recovery. Is able to keep Incineroar off stage, those neutral airs. A great utility tool by Palutena. Now Kami trying to finish this Incineroar off. Incineroar does not have a lot of out of air and recovery options. Capcom laying on the ground. Not a horrible strategy in this mode. It makes you low and your opponent's throwing moves above you. Just kind of lay there for a second. Now Kami off stage, throwing out arrows that are great spacing tools to keep people away. Up smash, catching the tail end of Kami.
Fire, right?
Yeah, we saw Corn get killed and immediately took the stock there. So Corn got the kill on the Palutena. Palutena immediately took Kami's stock. So now Kami's down onto his final stock. But Jella able to come back in because he had one. Now Kami gone. It's down to Jella. Now this is a really bad
so
era.
quickly. Yeah. They had the advantage, and then like that, it was gone.
Yeah, momentum in this game switches so quickly. Jella really needs to get a kill on one of these here to at least get it down to an even 2v1 stock-wise. Both of them have higher kill percent for the Incineroar. If Jella can get something hitting here, they're able to kill the Incineroar. But Incineroar there's a falling neutral air, I believe it was, with a good ability to get back and say back to not killing. But see, that's just the ability of a 2-on-1. You know, normally that's a safe move in a normal match, but like you just left so open to that up B from Mega Man and Capcom.
Yeah, great teamwork there at the end of that match for sure.
So Captain Capcom taking the win. I believe we are in losers finals, if I'm not mistaken. So the winner of this will go up to grand finals and is going to face off against Mr. Monday, the team we saw at the very start.
So I'm going to go on a mission here after this match. I'm going to go try to find somebody that knows what they're doing to help you.
Okay.
Not that you need help.
Yeah, I can do it myself if need be. It's whatever.
Yeah, you are probably one of the better commentators I've ever worked with. I love how you explain the game because we don't, some people that are watching might not get all of everything. So the more people that can understand what this game is, the more people we draw into the game, the better the scene is for everybody.
Alrighty, we're back into this Captain Capcom 2-0 lead right now on Kami and Jella. They're playing for their lives. Switching back to the double Palutena. I will say, when they had momentum, the Dark Pit was working, but as soon as they lost it, it went really quickly. Yeah. So I can see them just wanting two ranged characters, just try to be like, this is what we started off with, we're going to end like this, and maybe we win, maybe we don't. Pokemon Stadium 2 just seems like the chosen stage. It's a very neutral ground for most characters. It's just a basic stage, and it looks cool. You got a whole bunch of people cheering for you in the background.
I like the fact there's not that third ledge, that higher stage.
Exactly, yes. Battlefield, I believe, is one of the only legal stages that has a third ledge platform.
My favorite stage is Kalos.
Yes, Kalos is a great one. A lot of tournaments nowadays, though, are not including Kalos in competitive matches.
I love it because it's just a little bit of variety with each platforms. But
Kalos has very shallow edge dimensions. That's even more interesting things you can get into these maps. Each map is a little different on the Blast Runner, which is the out-of-bounds area. It's smaller on your favorite stage compared to this. So you can kill a lot easier on those edges than on a stage like this. Coming off stage at only at 150%, which is still, anytime you get above 100%, that's safe to assume you got to be really careful. That's the general rule of thumb. Again, it will change with different characters, different moves. But look at that. Just everybody dying at once, evening this game back up. Everyone at 2 stocks. 702% for Jella. Jella using neutral B, but those ability and that back air. I believe that's back. It might be forward air. I'm not huge knowledge base on Mega Man. Not a lot of people are playing Mega Man here. But regardless, that's just a killing move that, yeah, it's back. It's definitely back air. He's using reverse back air there. Just the ability to kill with that back air early is such a danger. It looks like Kami trying to go help Jella ledge guard this Incineroar. There it is, Kami just helping Jella here, just keeping the Incineroar off. Neutral air. Looking for an upside. No, there's a forward smash. The wings coming out, killing Incineroar. Now Kami and Jella evening the game back up on stock-wise. Now they need to kill Captain Capcom off stage, but no, they're focusing Incineroar. Back throw. Doesn't quite kill, but high percentage. Now this is the danger area for Captain Capcom. Trying to get him to just do a neutral get up into that forward smash. But there's that back air again. He's going to look for it again. Tries to get it, doesn't land it. Good use of the recovery options for Jella just to avoid everything Captain Capcom can do. But that charged forward smash projectile ending Kami's life. And there goes Jella. So it's a two stock on Captain Capcom 2v1 versus Kami. As much as I'm hoping for Kami to pull this out, I feel like we're going to see a 3-0 with Captain Capcom and Zefer to go face off against Mr. Monday's team. Grand finals. No, that was. Oh, I really thought that back air saving the life.
I do have to give you Kami. Just fighting to the very end here.
And like, it's a 2v1, you know. 73% and a 2v1, that's still a lot, but not as much as they could be at. We've seen them higher on a 2v1. Look at them just trying to get Incineroar literally just waiting.
Yeah.
And that's the ability of having 2. You can just wait for an opening. You're just basically waiting for Kami to make a mistake. You don't have to force anything.
And just minimizing options.
Yep.
Right? That's it.
Yeah. Like, Kami right now, he's on ledge. He's got a deal about Captain Capcom, but as soon as he figures out how to avoid him, now he's got to look at where's Incineroar? Where is he waiting for me to avoid Captain Capcom? So just the ability of the friendly fire there, yeah.
A little bit more friendly.
The back here. So that is a strategy at a 2v1. You try to get the other team to just hit each other. Just bounce around and avoid. But yeah, Captain Capcom and Zefer going to be remaining sitting here. And we're going to see them go up.